All right, good day, hi, and welcome. If we add up all the procrastinating I did, yeah, I did quite a bit of procrastinating. So basically, I cracked the wheel nuts like you saw in the previous video, and then I took a break. You know, I had to go eat a bag of chips. Gotta save my strength, right? Then jacked up my jalopy, and then took my wheel off. And actually, I didn't even have to fight to get the wheel off the rotor, so I was lucky it wasn't seized. So maybe my uncle put anti-seize on there or something like that. But I got to get my brake caliper. Oh, I don't have to, or my brake pad off the rim. Oh wait, no, I don't, because it just literally fell out on the ground. So let's have a look at this. You know, put on a glove because stuff's all icky. And you know, I'm a delicate man. I don't want to get my hands all dirty and stuff. Well, anyway. But let's see what we're looking at. So, my professional opinion says, I almost can't even tell what side the actual brake pad was on. Okay, so yeah, okay, not saying, yeah, there's still a little bit of pad left on. Why is this side all? I hope that wasn't put in upside down. Well, it clearly wasn't. I'm not saying anything, but I think it's safe to say, if we really look at this, that this brake pad is toast. This may, one of my subscribers on my other channel said, your brake pad fell out. Man, those brakes must have been pretty done. So we'll see what the other one looks like. Well, there's still a pad left on the other one. Like it's like almost half there. So this one's fine. I'd replace both. What probably happened there was probably, how could I have like, what kind of sorcery was my uncle working? But don't want to be too close underneath there. Well, yeah, so that means my piston, I'm going to look at my rotor. It's hard to see with this backing plate. It's so rusted out anyway, should probably be just taken off. But I got a bit of work there, but like there's a lip there. But he said these rotors weren't that old. I don't know if I believe him. My uncle's the farmer type, so he would replace one part at a time. I know he would do that, rather than say, okay, do both pads at the same time. Well, this one's still good, so we'll just do that. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I'm not saying anything there. I'm going to try to take some of this corrosion off there. Yeah. But it wouldn't hurt. Round set of rotors. Tie rod doesn't seem to be loose, but you can't. You got to do some. You got to crank the wheel and whatever to see. I want to check all that stuff out anyway. Engine, well, the good news is this big V8 engine didn't fold my frame when I jacked it up, so the jack point's actually not rusted through, but maybe while I have it open, again, I want to show you the inside of the bumper. How nice and good that is. Like, no rust in there, hardly at all. Okay, maybe a little bit of rust on the spanner there, but no, there's even some undercoat still left on that frame there. You can see it's kind of some there, but yeah, I flake that stuff off while I have it apart. Yeah, that's the remainder of the undercoat. You can see the little bit of rubberization there, so all that shit off. Am I missing something? No, everything's good. Give this all a good oil and just get in here with my oil spray gun, just do it all. While I'm at it, I could see into the engine, check out the headers, how they're doing. Rust converter is the order of the day. I would love to be able to have a place, well, same with my motorbike, same with my trailer, same with everything I own pretty much. I'd love to be able to have a place indoors where I could just say, you know what, the whole winter I'm just going to not disassemble the entire truck, but I'd like to take the cab, the box off, and just get it down to the rolling chassis, leave the motor on, of course, unless I had to replace it, and just go at it with the rust converter. Now, what I would like to be able to do is, because I live up here in Canada, I would love to be able to buy replacement parts that don't rust. I'm thinking stainless steel, but I don't know if stainless steel would be too brittle or tie rod ends, but maybe if there's something I can do to preserve a tie rod end just against the rust. Have to look at it more, but these don't look too bad. They're surface wise, but look at that. We'll get down to it. See, there's metal there, pretty. Yeah, so I'll have a better look at this tomorrow, but No, that's technically that was metal on metal braking. Not bad. But again, the other pad looks good, but I'm going to take them both. I'm going to do the whole truck. Like, I'm going to, you know, I'm not going to take them all apart at once, but what I will do, the wheel nuts are not bad. Actually, they came apart a lot easier than I thought. Even with that thing there, I showed in the previous video how to kind of get around that. So if these were really seized on, there must have been oil or something put on there before. So I didn't really have to fight with it. So that means the other side I'll have to fight with. If there's always one side you have to really fight with for some reason. So I'll put some anti-seize on that. Of course, right when I have to do this stuff is right when I run out of money, right? So definitely got brake pads. Brake pads aren't that expensive, but while you're in there, you know what I mean? Like, coat these things, do the rust proofing, do all that stuff, right? Today would have been an excellent day to do rust proofing for sure. While I'm at it, wheel bearings are good. Ugh. Shouldn't shake it too much while it's on the. And I'll deal with that in the morning. So my $500 truck. Had a $2 brake pad in it. Yeah, that's pretty much toasted. That's toasted. So that's probably why it fell out. I'm making that assumption. Like, what I thought, well, maybe one of the clips, because there's like a clip here, and there should be a clip down here on both sides of each brake pad. But it's narrow enough. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera because it's getting too dark, but there's about we'll say not quite a quarter inch of meat on that one, but you see all that space there. No wonder the brake rotor pad just literally fell out. Now my concern is not the brake pads. Brake pads are cheap. My concern is that, how much time do I got left? Yeah, I'll just finish it up on this video. Is right here where your pucks are, your pistons are. There's a seal kit and all that. If it was the actual piston pressing against the rotor, number one, the rotor, like, again, the rotor doesn't feel like it's warped when you're driving it. Like, it doesn't do that. So it was literally the brake pads. So maybe I got lucky, and that wasn't, you know, like the brake pads just fell out when it did. It didn't actually do any damage. Like, I mean, these obviously have to be cleaned up. I'll take that one apart tomorrow, and what I'm going to do right now is grab my, where is it? Where did I put it? It's around here somewhere. Oh, maybe I threw it in the truck. Yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, my 3-in-1 penetrating oil. And I'm gonna basically have to separate that rotor. I don't have to take the hose off. I just have to separate the rotor enough to get the brake pad on. Now, is the one, it shouldn't be too bad because one side's already off, but get this one good, and don't want to spray myself. I don't have too much of this left. Hopefully it doesn't have to sit for a couple of days, but again, try not to get it on the rotor. That one, and there should be another nut down here somewhere. Well, that it? Nope. Anyway, I'll get in there with this, and I'll might have to grab my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. But whatever you do when you have it in this state, do not touch the brakes. You can use a screwdriver to pry that apart so that you can get it off, and then take out the brake rotor. But I'll get in there. I'll get in there with my rust-proof stuff just to preserve it a little bit longer. Then maybe I'll do the other side. Yeah, so there we go. That's where I'm at. So that's what my problem was. Other than that, the truck's fine. You know, like so I put new brake pads in there. I should be good for a good while. And yeah, we'll go with that. So there we go. Let's have another look at that. Nice and shiny, eh? I shined that up good. Yeah. You can even see where it studs into there. That's funny. It fell off. It literally fell out of the. You can see where it was rubbing against the wheel. That's crazy.